York Region is a very vibrant community, and I think for that reason, some people don't realize that HIV exists here. HIV lives here, and it lives here in the form of mothers, children who are infected and affected, fathers, many people in the community. My brother was a very macho type of person. He was head boy of our high school. He played varsity soccer. He was in fact captain of the varsity soccer team, very athletic, did a lot of sports. My brother was quite ill, and I had the privilege of taking care of him for a number of months while he was ill. I remember the last time I went to his place to help him. I went after work one evening, and he was, at the time, started to lose his sight. And he reached into one of the drawers in the kitchen and injured himself. I lived in North York, he lived in Mississauga. And again, this is one of the ways that I wish there was more assistance for us. So I would at first go to work and then drive to Mississauga, look after him in the evening, cook and so on. And then come home late at night, head out in the morning again, and there were very, very, very long days. One of the things that the ACYR does, which is support that I wish we had at the time, is the Drive to Care. It would certainly have helped me a lot, helped my brother a lot, helped his girlfriend, helped the entire family quite a bit. Also, just the emotional aspect of being able to talk to someone who understands what you're going through. Be able to connect with other people who are going through what you're going through, so the support groups. So if he had had the opportunity to have a support group of individuals who are also infected, or even us as a family having the support group of people who are going through being caregivers, just being affected by the disease, that would have been very, very helpful. If an ACYR had existed at the time that my brother was sick, how much assistance that would have been to us as a family and to my brother in particular. It was very difficult for him dealing with the changes to his body, and it was also very difficult for him dealing with the stigma associated with the disease, and particularly being a macho guy. And again, I wish there was the opportunity for him to be able to talk to someone about that and deal with those emotions. So when I was asked to become involved in the ACYR, I was absolutely thrilled to give my time. I wasn't really sure how I could get involved, but I quickly realized that there were many, many ways that I could, and becoming a board member was the best fit for me with the ACYR. I've sat on a number of boards and volunteered with a number of organizations, and the ACYR has been particularly rewarding to me, not just because of my personal experience, but it's been a pleasure working with people who are so passionate about what they do. The board members, the volunteers, and the staff. And they are passionate about the work that they're doing, knowing that they're making a difference in the community. One of the things that appealed to me in joining the ACYR was the fact that it is a smaller organization, and the fact that my experience could make a significant difference to the organization. And so I had the opportunity to look at other larger or more well-known organizations. And I felt that the ACYR, being a small organization, a grassroots organization, and one that perhaps was not as well known in the community, I could make a difference. And personally, it's been a remarkably rewarding experience for me, and I'm very, very pleased that I have had the opportunity, really, to be involved with the AIDS Committee of York Region. I want people to know about the ACYR and, first of all, how they can access the services if you are affected or infected. I also want people to know about the ACYR and how they can help, how they can volunteer. There are many, many ways in which they can help. And if they don't know, pick up the phone and someone in the ACYR will help them through and tell them how they can help.